Star date, May 25th. Okie dokie. So here's what I decided to do. I decided to do a vlog thing about superpowers. Yes, superpowers. Because my friend the other day, well, my friend in my algebra class anyway, he sits behind me. He reached up and poked me. He's like, "Hey Cassie, if you had a superpower, what would it be?" I was like, I was just talking about this with somebody else the other day. It's like, I would have either the ability of flight, the ability to read people's minds, or time travel. All three would be very useful, in my opinion. He's like, okay, what would your superhero name be if you were able to have all three of those? I'm like, if I was able to have all three of those? So I sat and thought about it for a couple of minutes, and I'm like, the Vortex. The Vortex. Is that an echo? And he's like, the Vortex? Well, that's a stupid name. Why would you pick that? I'm like, well, because, you know, in like those old sci-fi movies, a vortex would randomly open up. Vortex. A vortex of doom. Doom. And people would be sucked out and sucked into the air and flying through the air. And usually the vortex would like place them somewhere in another time or another planet, and everybody else would have superpowers, or they would have superpowers like ability to read people's minds. And he's like, well, it's still a stupid name. I'm like, you know what? You're stupid. What would you do? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, exactly. So, yeah. End transmission.